All right, so I'm live. Let's see. I know this is a lot earlier than I said I would, but I figured I'd do a little bit of a pre-show just to talk with you guys for about 10-15 minutes before we get started. I like to do that way I have plenty of time to get sorted out here, and I can make sure my audio works and things. So yeah, what we're doing today, if you're here early, awesome, not required. You're not gonna miss any good details, so don't worry. I'm just live a little early to make sure that everything is going according to plan. But yeah, I'm super excited, y'all. I'll kind of tell how everything went down once we get started here. But let me tell you, it's been kind of an adventure. And if you guys are here, go ahead and say hi in chat. I'm still getting my chat set up, but I am watching it right now. And if you guys are on Mastodon or whatever, you guys know how to find me. So Taylor Arndt at techopolis.social. Super excited, y'all. This is going to be a really good stream. You don't want to miss it. And yeah, we're going to be talking all about Perplexity Comet and what it can do. How did I get it? Because that was an adventure. And yeah, we're going to be talking all about it. But I think I just want to quickly do a little bit of a pre-show right before we actually get started. And think, wow, everybody's so here so early. 5 people watching. This is incredible. Y'all are amazing. Okay. Anyway. Um, So if you guys are here in chat, go ahead and do me a favor and say who you are. That way I can acknowledge you. And we are going to be having a lot of fun today. So if you haven't subscribed, if you don't know who I am, I'll say this again in a little bit, but I'm Taylor Arndt. I'm a blind YouTuber. And I work at a small company called Techopolis Online Solutions, where I lead AI strategy and I do a lot of app development. So that's kind of what I do. I've been working in accessibility and AI. Well, accessibility for 6 years, AI for 3, ever since 2023 or 2022 when ChatGPT came out. My goal is to help me out. Wow, okay, let me slow down. Wow, I'm glad you did pre-show. My goal is to help companies and consumers to make AI accessible, right, and approachable and easy to use. That's what I do. That's what I love to do. And yeah, you guys are amazing people. So let's see, who do we have on our chat? Let me get my chat going. Francis, welcome to the stream. As always, you seem to be very happy with all my content. You seem to come to everything. I really love that. Y'all are amazing. So thank you, thank you. And like I said, if you haven't followed me on social media, do that because that's when you know I am going live. I post a lot, but trust me, people enjoy it. I went on a huge Microsoft rant earlier today. That was enjoyable. Hey James, yeah, you're excited to see what this is, Perplexity, and you liked it before. Yeah, this is actually a whole new thing, and it's a very strict beta. Unfortunately, I don't have any invites right now. Because it's an invite only system and you get 2 invites when you sign up. The way I actually got mine was on X. I just begged and pleaded for 2 days and it was difficult. But once I do have an invite, we're gonna you know, we're gonna do a little contest. So what you're gonna do once I have some invites available is you're gonna submit a reason why you want one, right? And I'm gonna pick a couple random winners and you guys are gonna get them. So once I actually get a refreshed amount of invites, that would be cool. Sally loves Jack. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, everybody. You guys are amazing. Thank you for being here. I see we have some new people here. So thank you, thank you. Like I said, I'm Taylor Arndt, and I do a lot of restream. Well, not restream, a lot of YouTube. And I cover AI accessibility and any other emerging topics. And yeah, it's kind of what I do. Um, Let's see. I'm just getting everything sorted out real quick. We're gonna start right at 5. I don't have a lot of leeway today because I have to get going at like 6. I want to be done by 6. So I don't have a lot of leeway today. So we're gonna have to kind of keep this somewhat short or brief, I guess you'd say. I don't want to cut it too short, but I also want to make sure that I can prepare for my next thing. I'm gonna be on a podcast today, so I need to make sure that I can well have enough time for my headphones to charge. So anyway, um, yeah, so that's that. So we'll try to keep this straight. Um, and yeah. So I got my chat open. So thank you, everybody. Let me go check my time. Um, but I have 4 minutes left before we're actually going to get started. So if you guys want to do a couple Q&As, let's go. Shoot me some Q&A questions if you guys want, or talk about anything. Let's see what I can do to help. Also, like this video, because remember, if I get 10 likes, I already have 800 subscribers, so I'm working on a cool prize for you guys. So if I get 10 likes on this video, one of you, what podcast will I be on? That's a good question. So I'm going to be on a podcast that my friend Victoria does, and I'm not sure the name, but she's going to be interviewing small businesses, and I'm one of the small businesses that she's interviewing. So yeah, like I said, I'm not being on Double Tap or any of the bigger ones, but we have been before, but that's kind of, yeah. But thanks, James. I'm just gonna make sure my speed is good for my NVDA. By the way, folks, I'm gonna have my speech on, so most of the stream, actually all the stream, because I want to make sure that everybody can hear it and understand it. Yeah, so that's that. We've got a lot of AI news to talk about. I've been at convention for the past 10, well, when I got back from convention, there was a lot of AI news that we have to cover. So I'll probably be doing a stream later on. We got to cover all the Cursor drama. Oh, let me tell you, it was epic. Cursor is an AI code editor. Got to cover all the windsurf drama. We got to cover all of that. I think it's kind of old news at this point, but I might just do a FAQ stream. By the way, yesterday was my birthday, so I'm 26. Yeah, I'll post a link on the YouTube tab, and also everybody should follow my X and my Mastodon. Let me go put those in the description, so you guys can follow those. So X is just Taylor Arndt, and Mastodon is Taylor Arndt at Techopolis.social. All right. So you guys should go follow my social media. I also do have a link tree with all of my links in it. And so I will put that in there as well. I'm still building that out, but yeah, link tree is definitely something I'm starting to use. And by the way, also my app is coming out soon. So I have a Taylor Arndt Media app, and it's going to be coming out in the next week or so once we get it tested and things for test flight. So that'll be really cool. Yeah, I understand. The whole thing about X was kind of a debacle, I will say, and I'm still on it because I'm a creator. I help run a business, so I kind of have to have it. I understand. I just mainly use the X web app and the iOS app. It's not horrible. But yeah, follow me on Mastodon everywhere. I try to keep up. X is where the most activity is, but I try to post everything on Mastodon and X. I'm gonna also, so if you guys want to know what's going on at work, I have the Techopolis newsletter. You guys should subscribe to it and look at all the services. I'll be doing a whole sponsored ad before we actually get started. But you guys should subscribe so you guys know when all the cool AI projects come out. Um, so yeah, that's kind of you just go to the bottom of the page and subscribe there. It's all free, right? And you get all of our news and updates. So that's the newsletter. Um, so yeah, I think it's about 5 o'clock. Let me see what time it is. Aha, it's 5 o'clock on the dot. All right, let's get started for real this time. Raymond's, yeah, what is the media app? So Taylor Arndt Media is my app, and you can see all of my blog posts right on Substack. You can see all of my YouTube streams, and you can be able to see when I'm live, and then it will like send you notifications when things are new. It's gonna be for iOS for now. Android's a lot harder to develop. And when it comes out, I'll be posting it on Mastodon and X and all the places so that you guys can be able to download it and potentially test it depending on if I do an internal or external test flight. I have not decided yet, depending on the timeline. By the way, next weekend, I'm going to be going to Michigan to see my family for vacation. So if there's any breaking AI news, I probably won't be able to cover it, although I did tell them that if I need to do a quick stream, I can figure out a way to do that. One of my grandmothers have fiber in their house, not fiber in their diet, fiber in their house for the internet. And I could probably potentially do a quick stream. I don't want to do that though because I want to spend time with them. But I'm just saying if there's something big like ChatGPT 5, I will do that. Do people have to pay for Substack? That's a good question. So here's the deal. You do not have to pay. If you pay, you get extra perks. So what you get is you get a monthly call with me, right? I'm still working that out. Extra content, right? I post some paid posts, but a lot of my stuff is free, like my newsletters, and every stream I do a recap. So after this stream, I'll actually be doing a recap blog post on Substack. So no, all of that's not paid, right? You can pay, right? And that's much appreciated, but you don't have to. Good question. All right, y'all, we need to get started because we're not gonna have enough time. I love all these questions. I think I might do a FAQ stream this weekend. Actually, yeah, I might do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen and we're gonna get started. Oh, you know what? I need to record. So I'm recording so that I can be able to put this in a video later. So, all right, sharing sound. Okay.
Zoom. You have started screen share on. Windows lock.
All right, sorry, y'all. A lot of voices there.
James Dean. All good to know. Thanks.
Yeah, no problem. And for those, real quick, taylorarndt.substack.com. All right, we're gonna get officially started. I'll try to answer questions later, but let's get this party started. Potentially. Yeah, there we go. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another live stream. I'm Taylor Arndt, and today we're going to be doing something that's awesome and that, well, could take you into the next planet. I mean, it really won't, right? We don't have space travel. However, it's a space-themed browser. And of course, I love space, but we're not here to talk about space, okay? Because there's better people to talk about space. We're here to talk about a browser that's from Perplexity. And Perplexity is an AI company who specializes in making AI that can help do good and like deep research, right? A lot of these companies can do research, but Perplexity, that's where its specialty is. This browser I'm talking about is called Comet, right? AKA the space theme. And I love it. So let me talk about what it is and talk about how to get it, and I'll go into all the details. Comet, again, is a browser from Perplexity, and it is free right now, and you have to be invited. So the way that I did it, because I heard about it on X, and I'm like, I knew I wanted it. The CEO of Perplexity posted it, that he was working on it. I got on the wait list from day one. What does this browser do? Why is it so special? Well, it's a browser that's based on Google Chrome, right? So Chromium, things like that. You're familiar with Edge and other things, right? Just the same kind of browser. It will even import your Chrome extensions and passwords and things. What separates it apart is the AI capabilities. So let's say, for example, that you would like to go and maybe, I don't know, go to a website that's not accessible, right? There's plenty of them. I'm trying to think of one, but there's plenty of them, like Notion or others. And you want to be able to interact with it. Well, Perplexity has an assistant feature in the browser that can literally take agentic actions on your behalf. Not only that, but it can compose emails, look at your calendar, do a whole bunch of things, connect to your WhatsApp, and much, much more. So I am probably one of the first or the first blind person to get access to it. And I'll talk about how I did that in a second. But I want to share my opinion of how this browser works. Now, I've already downloaded it and installed it so that I could be able to get some kind of an opinion of this before I did a live stream. But I'll be talking about the setup process and what you need to know if you're a screen reader user. So, how do you get Comet? Well, unfortunately, it's an invite system. So, because it's so new and because it's AI, right, there's not a lot of compute power. So, I want to make sure that millions of users don't come online at one time. So, they have this invite system. The way it works is so I've got 2 invites, right? When you sign up, you get 2 invites to share with others. And then people can give you invites and things through links. Now, the thing that you have to know is that it's not always easy to get an invite. So, how do you get one? Well, you have to know somebody who's on the platform. So, the way it worked last night was I was talking on X and I was literally searching Perplexity Comet invites. And I kid you not, I've been doing this for like 2 days straight. Yesterday, I got pretty lucky, right? So, I was able to find this person. I think their name is Ishant. I gotta remember. Ishant. And they gave me an invite. And thank you if you're watching. And they gave me the invite. And at first, they put it in the replies, and some person took it. How dare them, right? Not coolio. And so I had to DM them and all that fun stuff. So they gave me the invite. And then what I did to pay it forward is I gave them one of my invites so that they could pass to somebody else. Okay, right? So it's kind of like I gave them one of my invites. Then I invited Michael Doyce, right? You know, who is my manager and who lives with me. Then he invited Jeff Bishop and I think Michael Babcock and other people. And so it just kept going on and on and on. And that's how we're getting my community and some of the blind people on Perplexity Comet. Now, why is this so special? Because of the agentic capability. So people were having it like summarize YouTube videos or, you know, even like having it help them schedule posts on social media or things like that. Okay, so there's a lot of different things that it can do. Today we're going to demonstrate a few things, and it's going to be really exciting, excuse me, for me to show you guys how this all works. So you can't download Comet unless you have an invite, right? So you'll click your invite, you'll claim it, and then you'll be able to download Comet. It is not available for phones or tablets, I do not think. It's available for all the standard computer operating systems. Is it accessible? The answer is meh. So let me explain. The browser part of it, right, when you actually get set up is very accessible, right? It's Google Chrome or Chromium, my bad. But it's not the most accessible in the setup wizard. So in the first few screens, there's a lot of buttons. Yes, this could definitely be improved. I hope Perplexity will take this feedback and maybe watch my stream if I'm so deemed lucky enough, right? If I'm that cool or not, I'm not sure. But it's might I say it's doable, but it's not easy. There's a lot of buttons that what I've heard from Michael is that they set your avatar, right, or the gravatar, or that they set your like personality in a sense, right? So you can pick space themed things, and that's what those buttons do. But after I was able to get through the buttons, I literally had a smooth sailing process. It was super smooth, and I was able to connect all my accounts, log into Google Chrome, right? Like tabs like I'd usually do. Use my profiles because I have Chrome profiles to keep all my stuff separate. And it worked like awesomeness. Okay, so I'll show you a couple things. We're gonna do a quick orientation to Comet before we actually get started so that way you guys can see how it works. Again, I'm already logged in, but I'm gonna kind of show you guys exactly what you can expect. So if anybody has any questions in chat, let's make sure that we get some of those answered, and then I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how to use this. Make sure. Oh, hold on a second.
Num lock on.
Okay.
Button unavailable. Clickable type of message. Clickable. Good to know. Thanks. 1702 fifth button. Out of
Okay,
button.
so we
1.
don't have any more chats. Okay, so I will wait for chats to come in, and I'm going to do an orientation of Comet. So I'm going to go to my desktop with Windows D.
Desktop list. Comet 23 of 23.
Yep, I'm going to find Comet. I'm going to press enter.
New tab toolbar. Address and search bar edit as autocomplete CTRL plus L ask anything or navigate. Blank.
First thing you need to note is that this browser is powered by Perplexity as the default search engine. So a lot of them use like Google, right? Perplexity is the default browser. The other thing you must know is when you use the browser for the first time, it will ask you to log into your Perplexity account. And that way you can be able to unlock pro
James
searches.
Dean. Since it's a beta, do they have a way to submit bugs, feedback?
Since
Surely so.
Since it's a beta, do they have a way to submit feedback and bugs? Yes, I'm not sure how though. I haven't figured that out. And frankly, I don't know how committed to accessibility they are, but I will be very glad if I can figure out how to do that. So I'll have to keep you guys updated, but good question. Um, yeah, I mean, so they say it's like a beta in terms of waitlist, right? But I don't know. It's very interesting the way that they have this set up. But I will be talking to people and see if I can figure out how to file bugs for Perplexity. Um, and like I said, a lot of those connections, by the way, if you want to talk to a lot of AI people, happens on X, unfortunately, just for a PSA for everybody. But anyway, we are in the Perplexity browser, right, called Comet, and we are on the home page. And what we're going to do is I'm going to show you around. So you already know about the address bar, right? When you type in a URL like techopolisonline.com, it goes there, right? Or if you type in a query like, well, you know what? This is a good opportunity. How to send feedback to Perplexity. So let's do it. So remember, Control L or Alt D.
Assistant play the exact time code. Neil Armstrong says what?
What? Hold on. So they also have an assistant where you can ask it questions and do like agentic things.
Assistant summarize my recent. Assistant what?
Hold on. Let me just do Alt D.
Assistant play the exact time. L.
Okay, so just, yeah, it was kind of difficult because it was like having a whole bunch of things that you can do. But let's ask, how
Double C
can
space I
I
space
give feedback
A
to
space R
Perplexity
P E I space A
about
O C M T
Comet? So COMMET.
perplexity. Clickable main landmark. Clickable home. Main landmark. Ask a follow up. Edit multi-line lang.
So it'll land me in the follow-up. I just press Shift H a couple times to get to the start of the
No
response.
previous heading.
Oh, maybe not.
Out of edit button dictation.
Hold on, let's see.
How can I give feedback to perplexity about Comet heading level 1?
There you go. Okay, I just didn't finish loading.
Button edit query.
So that's my query, right?
Button copy query.
And here's the response.
How can I give feedback to perplexity about Comet? Button answer. Button unavailable sources. To provide feedback about your experience with Comet via Perplexity, you have several options.
Okay.
List with 3 items bullet. And browser feedback. Use the help section in the Comet browser menu or click the symbol on submit feedback and use the help section in the Comet browser menu or click the symbol on the new tab page to submit feedback and report issues directly.
All right.
Bullet. Email. Send detailed feedback, complaints, or suggestions to link support at perplexity.ai. Include screenshots or a clear description if possible to help the Perplexity team address your concerns efficiently.
I really might do that. And yeah, what I recommend is if you get this, do the same thing, right? So we can try to make those buttons labeled because they don't know. You know, accessibility is probably not in the top of their mind. But do you see how I'm literally using the browser to help me with a task, right? Do you see how this is like important? You know, I'm like, okay, I don't know, but let's ask Perplexity, right? Because it's baked into this browser, right? And they have the assistant, which I'll get to in just a minute. So let me see here. I'm going to keep going. And again, I've only been using this for less than a day. I use this for my work day. And let me tell you, it's been really awesome.
Bullet. And product thumbs up / down. For specific answers, use the thumbs up or down buttons below each answer in the Perplexity Assistant panel to provide quick feedback about quality or relevance.
Okay.
Out of list, your feedback is encouraged and helps improve both Perplexity and Comet. Button share. Clickable button export.
James Dean.
Clickable button rewrite.
That prompts the ultimate question then. Can you get to help and use that form with NVDA?
That's a good question. But guess what? If I can't, you know what I can do, right? I can have Comet help me fill it out. Here, let's try it. Like I said, this is all based on what you guys want. Yes, I'm going to be doing an introduction and an orientation. But I mainly, because we have so little time and you guys have never played with this before, I mainly want to see what you guys want to do, okay? So, but basically, I'll quick go over what's on the homepage. So when you get in the browser for the first time, or even like the 10th or whatever, it has like your recently bookmarked things like, you know, browser would. It has like the weather, your location, blah, blah, blah. And then on the very, 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 very bottom, so Control End, will get you to the button that says Invites. And that's very, very important because I can see how many invites you have left. Remember to invite others. So what I always recommend is once you actually download the browser, you claim your invite, right? And then you can maybe give some to others. Let's pay it forward in this community. Okay? That's really what I want to do. I want to pay it forward because I know everybody's going to want this. I know they will. But let's see. So let me go to help.
Blank.
Hold on a second.
How can helpful button. Start window. Search window. How can I?
There we
Toolbar.
go.
Comment menu. Person 1 button sub menu.
So it says comment.
Comment menu
I'm gonna
button
press
sub
enter.
menu sub menu. Exit X20. Settings G20. Help sub menu 20. Get
Help.
started 1 of 4. Record an issue 2 of 4.
Oh,
Fact 3 of 4.
report
Record
an issue. Let's see
toolbar.
what this
Comment menu button sub menu. Customize and send feedback to Perplexity support dialog. Feedback. Heading level 2. Send feedback. Out of edit additional info. Optional. Describe the issue. Edit multi-line. Out of edit heading level 2. Send feedback.
Oh, I think I can. Let me just say.
Describe the issue. Describe the issue. Edit multi-line blank. Space.
I am
space.
using
Space. O-E-T.
comments.
Dot space. 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 L-I-N-D space S-E-R. Dot space.
When
W-E-N space I space
I set
S-E-T-U-P space T-H space
the
B-R-O.
browser,
W-S-E-R space U-P comp space.
I
Space A-B
have
space A-N space
unlabeled
U-N-L-A-B-E-L-E space U-T-T-O-S. O-R-S-C-R-E-E-N-R-E-Q-Q-E-R-R-E-A-D-E-R-S dot space
example.
E-X-M-P-L-E space A-R-E space P-L-A-N E-E-N-E-T space B-U-T-T-O-S button spelling it spelling air A N-N
I'm just
N
quickly.
out of the planet button blank S blank space O-R-T-A space P-R-O-L-I-L-E dot space I-S space T-A-I-S space O-E-A-I-S-G space W-E space C-A-S O-R-K space T-O-G-E T-H-E-R space O space I-X dot.
Is this something we can work together? So let me review it.
Not in the table cell.
Oops.
When I set up the browser up, I have many. I am
Oops,
using
let
spelling
me-
error comment. I am also a blind user. When I set up the browser, many unlabeled button 4.
Hold on.
But unlabeled many comma up browser up
Alright,
selected.
so let me
P
review that
unselected. I am
again.
using spelling error comment. I am also a blind user. When I set up the browser, I have many unlabeled buttons for spelling error screen readers. Example are unlabeled buttons. Dot. Spelling error screen
Sorry, I'm
reader.
like doing live feedback.
C-R-E-E-N-R. Space. When I unlabeled buttons for screen readers. Example are the planet buttons for the profile. Is this something we can work together to fix?
Okay, that's fine for now.
URL edit selected https://www.perplexity.i/search/ how can I give feedback to 88B2 blank 88 per dash
No URL.
http unselected o space URL email combo box Taylor at techopolis.online collapsed.
Yeah, that's fine. You guys already know my work email.
Choose file button. No file chosen. Cancel button. Send button. How can I give feedback to menu sub menu? How not helpful button.
Well, we just reported feedback to Perplexity, so we'll see what they say. But yeah, we were able to do it. Now, let's say, for example, let's do a simple example here. I'm gonna first show you how to get to the invites, so you guys know how to do that. So I'm done with this tab, but what I'm gonna do is I'm going to press Control W.
Copy button.
Oh, wait a minute. Right, and that closes the browser.
Desktop list. Comment 23.
Okay, we don't want to do that.
Untitled toolbar. Address and
I'm gonna
search bar
open
edit has autocomplete CTRL plus L ask anything or navigate. Blank.
Then I'm gonna press tab.
James Dean.
Bookmark this tab button. Bookmark this
Excellent.
tab
I was
CTRL plus
mainly
D.
concerned about the menu, but it seems similar to Chrome in that way too. So very nice.
It's so similar to Chrome. It's like it's the Chromium technology. They just literally like it's so similar to Chrome. There's really no differences except the assistant and other features. Okay, so yeah, let me press tab again.
Copy
Right?
URL CT.
One more. So there's some little focus behavior that I'm trying to debug here.
Grouping search fast.
Okay, and then I'm gonna press down arrow.
Clickable radio button not check research. Clickable radio button check search.
So these are all of the different things you can do with Perplexity.
97 degrees F heading level 1 link.
I'm just pressing, I don't want to read all my Perplexity, like my searches.
Link graphic $170.78. Link NVIDIA Corporation.
These are all stocks.
Link 2.25%.
Up arrow.
Link NVDA. Clickable finds important unanswered emails.
Okay, I'm not going to do that, remember, because I don't want you guys to see my work email.
90 no next heading. Link Austin TX.
Austin, Texas.
Button try assistant.
Try assistant. I've already done
Button
that.
edit widgets.
Edit widgets.
Button invites.
Invites. Now this is where we want to have this.
Perplexity. Clickable main button unavailable. 0 invites available.
0 invites. Boo hoo. But if I had an invite, I would go
Button view invite H1D2.
view invite H1D2, right? I've already given that away.
Button view invite M4Y.
Okay.
Button language. Clickable button American English.
But then
button,
I can go
0 invites available. Button unavailable. Generate invitation.
generate invitation. Oh no, it's blank, isn't it? Sure is. So let's say that you want to make an X post, right? But you don't want to do it. I don't blame you. Okay. So let me go to the X page and I'll do a sample test. We'll actually post it. Hold on a second.
Tool. No next checkbox.
Oh dear.
Blank.
Audio. You're not gonna crap out. Hear you.
No next checkbox.
Nope, we're not doing this today.
Perplex. Blank. Close modal button.
Alright. Sometimes the studio display likes to do this.
Perplexity Comet. Perplexity document. Button view invite M4Y. Toolbar. Address and search bar. X.
Sorry about the crappy audio, but here we go. I'm gonna keep going.
X.com selected. Loading.
It's because I'm on parallels, right? Because it's just
Clickable
easier. Okay,
clickable button unavailable.
let me
Stop. N. NVDA app. Press right to view.
Okay, I think it's correct.
5. Homes tab selected. Clickable button unavailable. Previous.
Alright, so let's say we want to compose an X post. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to the Alt.
Toolbar. Comment menu. Assistant button. Toggle assistant.
Assistant.
Add emoji.
Okay. And then
Button voice mode. Button dictation. Button screenshot.
I'm not gonna go through all this because there's just
Clickable ask anything. Edit multi-line.
ask
Out
anything.
of edit. 5. Home/graphicx.com Favican.
And it has the X.com again, right? So let me figure this audio out real quick. Sorry about that, y'all. I don't know why it's doing that.
No more. Start window. Search window. Search. N. D.
Every time I
Taylor
fix it, it just
NV.
doesn't do anything. So it says home, right? Favicon/X, whatever, right? So, that's fine, right? It just says, okay, this is where we're at. So,
Loading NVDA.
all
Please
right,
wait.
this is gonna be how it has to be. Sorry about the y'all.
Claude.
But either way,
Claude
you'll go
document.
here.
Toolbar. Comment menu. Button submenu. Customize. Clickable main landmark. Clickable dictation. Voice mode. Button. Button screenshot.
Oh dear. Okay, that's fine.
Clickable. Out of edit.
Yay, audio.
Graphicx.com Favican. Clickable ask anything. Edit multi-line.
All right, so ask anything. So I'm gonna say
Ask any
make.
M. E. Space. P. O. S. Space.
It's a stinking studio
James
display.
Dean. Sounds like that poor VM needs more RAM or processor.
Yeah, I only have 16 gigs of RAM on my Mac. But sometimes actually it could be that, or it could be that I'm doing Zoom on the Mac side. But yeah, unfortunately, yeah, I don't know why. I'm hoping to eventually get a new Mac soon, so hopefully that will help. But it doesn't do it that often, only when I'm connected to the studio display does it do that. But unfortunately, yeah.
Post blank. Space.
See, now it's not fine. I just have to wait a minute. Make a
Jeanette
post.
Clark. I would sure like to get access to this to help me with writing my master's thesis.
Jeanette, you'd like to get access. Well, you know what, y'all? Let me see what I can do. I don't have any invites yet, but let me go. I'm gonna see if I can talk to anybody, and let me see what I can do. And you know, what you should do is subscribe to my YouTube channel, everyone. Make sure you do that. But also, we have a Discord. Did you know that? Techopolis has, well, I should say, Taylor Arndt YouTube has a Discord, and it's the Techopolis Discord. So I'm going to show you guys where to get that. I'm going to put that in the chat. And you guys should definitely be on there because I might be handing out invites from time to time. Okay. So you guys definitely should be on there. And remember, when one of you guys has it, you can invite others. All right. So I'm waiting for more invites. I'm gonna see if I can get more. But let's see how we can make a difference. Okay. So let me. I'm gonna keep typing.
Post. 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 Post.
Okay. There we go.
Blank.
Post.
Space.
I
Space.
am showing.
O-N. Space.
Okay. This is really stinking terrible.
P.
People
P.
how to.
Space. Two. How. Two.
Sorry, y'all.
James
Space.
Dean. Oh, then it's probably something about that display the Mac doesn't like. The
Yeah.
voice reading chats, assuming that's coming from Mac, is glitchy, too.
It's Restream. Restream is glitched. So actually, no, it's a Mac. It's an Apple display, but Windows doesn't like it. Okay, but I'm using it because it's my camera. I may not use that though. Next go around, I'm gonna have to look at that. I'm gonna probably be reconfiguring my VM at some point, but that's probably not gonna happen until after I get off back from vacation. But at least we have something now until we, finish the stream. But at least mainly I wanted to show you guys the stream. Sometimes this studio display can act a little funky, especially with Windows. And I'm also, keep in mind, y'all, I'm on the Mac beta. So keep that in mind.
Two. How. P. How.
How to
Two. Space.
use
U. E. O. M. M. E. Space. O. S.
post.
Space. T. O. Space. X.
Press enter. So I literally said, I'm teaching people make a post on X. I'm teaching people how to use Perplexity Comet on my live stream.
Blank.
Okay, so I'm gonna press escape. I lost speech.
Out of edit button screenshot.
No, I didn't. Okay. Yeah, it was much better when I was on prod.
Clickable last anything as multi-line.
Oh, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. We've got an alert. Hold on, hold on, hold on. So what's going on? I got a message back from Perplexity support about my feedback. So let me go read that on air. She put it as an urgent bug. Okay, this is accessibility at work, y'all. So here's what happened. If you're watching on the stream, I reported a bug about Comet and accessibility. And they literally said we're flagging this as an urgent bug for accessibility. And we're going to get this fixed because we want to make sure that everybody is served. This is what accessibility looks like. Microsoft and everybody else should be really thinking about how they approach accessibility because Perplexity is really serious about accessibility. I'm just saying, this is what accessibility looks like. And this is what we need to do to ensure that everybody has an accessible way to access information. I'm telling you, this is it. And everybody should be thanking Perplexity. And, this is why I actually saved my remarks until now because I didn't know this was going to happen. I literally threw this up like 10 minutes ago and somebody already got back to me. This is what feedback looks like. So anyway, all right, let me go back and let's see, I have to alt tab. I lost focus. Okay. This is what it looks like, folks. Hold on, let me go to voice server. This is it. I'm telling you right now. That this is it. So hold on. I'm gonna reply to them real quick. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm going to stop sharing my screen and I'm gonna go reply to the Perplexity person with Perplexity Comet. I don't want to share my emails, otherwise I would do that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to invite them to watch this live stream. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm going to stop sharing my screen. We're gonna put the X thing on hold. I did not know this was gonna happen, so this is enormous. Okay. I did not know we were gonna have this on the stream, and I was not prepared. But we're gonna deal with it as it comes. All right. So here we go. Let's do this thing. So I'm gonna go reply to them real quick. Well, with Comet, I don't want to share my email. or
Zoom.
my
Us. Zoom. Us. Zoom shares.
I don't want to share my private information, right, with you guys on stream. I mean, no offense, but you guys don't need my work emails. Okay. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna try to get them to come at least potentially. That'd be cool if they come on. I doubt they would, but I'm gonna try to at least get them to watch this live stream. Okay. So just 1 second, y'all start chatting it up. This is really exciting. Um, and if we have to, we can extend this to 6:30. I can't do any more though. So we're just gonna have to make it work. Holy crap. Okay, so y'all, this is incredible. All right, let me just say, this is incredible. And I am not sure what to do with myself at the moment. Okay. Now, I'm not sure if this is oh, that would really stink if this was a bug, a human. This is Nova from Comet. Oh dear, I hope this is actually a, hold on. Nope, it's a human. It's a human. It's a Nova from Comet. Oh, because they call their support team Nova. Whew! Okay. Oh my God, I'm not prepared for this, but let me see. This is, guys, this has never happened to me on live YouTube, so bear with me while I quickly respond to this email and see maybe if they want to watch the stream. Because this is crazy. And y'all, you should be chatting it up. I'm gonna check the chat, make sure that everybody's happy. Thanks everybody for watching. This is super incredible. You guys are amazing, and we're gonna keep doing the co-pilot, really, the Comet tour once I respond to these people because you do not know what could happen with this. Okay. So I'm super excited, and yeah, this is really cool. Oh dear. All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to assistant and I'm gonna say I haven't actually done this before, so heck, I don't even know if it's gonna work. But yeah, what do you guys think about this in chat? I want to know you guys' thoughts. Let's go. All right. All right, so we're gonna have it reply. I'm literally just typing it and I say reply to my Gmail, right? I already have access. Oh dear. Novo is it'll click on the email, right? And then it's gonna okay, reasoning. It's clicking on it. Okay, so I'm waiting on sending it. All right, so let me go look at make sure that this sent. And sorry, y'all, this is not planned. Um, okay. All right, so that's sent. All right, so we're gonna go back to our little tour. Sorry about that, y'all. I just wanted to tell them. Um, okay. Yeah, not prepared. But anyway. So yeah, cannot believe that we decided to do that and they would respond. That's incredible. All right. Any chat messages? You guys have been extremely quiet. Are you just like so curious or something? Because we might have stuttering audio, but we'll see.
Voiceover off.
All right. Like I said, this is, yeah, I mean, this is like a MacBook Air
Restream
and,
chat Google
oh
Chrome.
dear. Okay, it's going to take a minute.
5. Home/X comment. Chrome
Um,
legacy window toolbar.
oh dear.
Document. Main landmark. Button stop generating response.
Okay,
Button screen. Out of edit. 5. Graphic. Clickable button skip. Button continue. I am showing out of edit draft and submit post to X with a spec. I am showing people how to use comment to post to X. Edit multi-line. I am showing people how to use comment to post to X.
so literally it has like a continue button, right? It's literally saying, would you like to continue? It literally said I'm clicking on the X composer. I'm hitting, whatever, like I'm doing all these things. So yes, I would like to continue. And I could do this with any website.
Continue button.
Okay. So literally it's like I'm reasoning, I'm trying to figure out if this is possible, whatever, like it goes through all these different steps.
I am showing people how to use out of edit button. Button skip. Button continue. Button skip. Clickable graphic X doc. Clickable. Button continue. I am showing out of edit draft and submit a post. I am showing out of edit. Button skip. Button.
Hold on, something's not right.
Button. Clickable graph 5. Oh, clickable ask anything. Edit. Out of edit. Graph. Clickable button skip. Button con.
Hold on, this audio is not. Let me see. I don't want to kill my Zoom meeting, but I'm gonna try. Dear, dear, dear.
No more text after a block of links. Landscape.
All right, you guys still there? All right, I'm gonna try to see if I can.
Voiceover on Doctor Zoom share folder window system dialog. Parallel desktop. Finder. Finder. Desktop. Parallel desktop. Parallel desktop off. Windows 11 on. Title message. Out of Zoom. Close. But Zoom. Clover.
Okay, if I lose the stream, I'll be right back. Hold on. All right, y'all, can you hear me? Let me share my screen, see if this works. I'm back. I just did some quick adjustments, see if it'd be better.
Zoom
Like I
share.
said,
Ask
I'm the most
anything. Edit
powerful.
multi-line desktop. Parallel desktop. Unlock off. Windows 11 on. Voiceover off.
All right,
Blank. Screenshot button.
so let's review what we have.
Clickable make a post. I am showing people how to use Comet to post to X heading
This
level
is
1.
slightly better, yeah.
Button edit query.
So
Button copy. Make a post. I am showing people how to use Comet to post to X.
I make a post showing people how to use
Button
Comet.
assistant. Button sources. Button steps.
Assistant.
Clickable link graphic X. Link X. Link 5. I attempted to make the post for you, but looks like the connection to your browser was interrupted. You can refresh the page and try again, or let me know if you'd like to manually make the post using Comet. Here's the
Okay. That's not Comet's fault. That's my fault. Let's try
Clickable main
again.
landmark navigation landmark tab WordPress enthusiasts.
Okay. I'm gonna go
Toolbar
to
assistant
assistant,
voice mode assistant
and I'm gonna
add poll add
do.
emoji schedule E
Let's see.
Comet menu button assistant button toggle document main landmark
There we
ask
go.
anything edit
Took a
multi-line
minute.
blank add emoji
And I'm gonna say, let's see, make
AAE space
a
POST
post
space ON space
on
X space
X
AM
and
space SA Y
say
space A space AM
I
space AEL
am
space
helping
P P I space PEO PLE
people
space USE space
use
COME T space
Comet
F
from.
ROM space PER L REP PERPLEXITY
Can you guys let me know in chat if my
out
audio is
of breath
better?
clickable button assistant
Please.
button on preparing to button on
I think it
available
might
sources.
be. So it says preparing. I just had to use a different port, but I'm not gonna change anything at the moment. I'm just gonna leave it be.
Preparing to create a post on X to share your assistance alert your post was sent. You have 1 hour to make any edits. Link graph X.
Oh dear, didn't even ask me if I wanted to
Enter
continue.
the text I am helping to post button to clickable. I can see ex.com post compose clickable 5. Home clickable out of edit button button dictation button clickable out graphic x.com fact 5. Home slash X. Graph clickable button copy. Button L clickable button pro search.
Now let's see if it actually sent, because sometimes it doesn't. Right? Or sometimes it will think it did. So let me see. Did you send? Did you send? Did you send? Let's see. Y'all, this has been a very interesting stream. Let me tell you. Let's see if it says. Yes, it did. So this is the first time. Now, like I said, this is in beta. It normally asks me, would you like to send the post? It did not. Now, the only thing I can think of is that maybe because I already did it once, right? So like, oh, you already have it approved. That's fine. I mean, we're gonna try another example. Guys, tell me if you guys can hear me. Let me make sure that, yeah, I need to know.
Numlock. Blind user reviews Perplexity toolbar.
Let's see if
equals
anybody's
search with
watching me.
install book. Blind user visited clickable button guide. Main landmark clickable visited linked 800 clickable toggle button click started streaming 3 watching now.
Yeah, we have 3 people. Okay.
Restream chat Google Chrome row 1
So
column.
yeah, let me know if you guys are watching me. Let me check chat.
Click where is
maybe it got-
1740 where is Laurel?
Where is
7 button.
Laurel?
On
Oh,
TRN.
sorry. Laurel's not here. So Laurel is actually we only do one thing together, and that's Learn to Code Tuesdays. This is not Laurel Wheeler's YouTube channel. This is my YouTube. Okay, so yeah, Laurel's not here. Laurel Wheeler, y'all, is one of the people that we work with, and she is a nonprofit. Good.
So use 7 button. 7 so use that port in future. 7 button. James Dean.
Use that port in future. Yeah, okay, good to know.
It's 17 for it's a lot better.
Yay!
7 button. James Dean.
I guess I wasn't getting message speech.
Yes, we hit 17. Yes, we hear you now. 7 button. James Dean.
Yay.
Oh, good 17. Oh, good. There is a Mac version as well. 7 button. James Dean. Hi, 17 for hi Michael. We hear a lot. 7 button. James Dean. Button 174156. Hi Michael. We hear a lot about you.
Hi Michael. We hear a lot about you. Yeah, you guys do. So I guess I don't have restream chat, so I'll have to keep manually looking at them. That's kind of a bummer. But what do you guys think about this? Because we're actually gonna order something. We're not gonna order something, but we're gonna actually look at ordering something, and that's called 3D printing filament. Okay, so we're gonna look at Bamboo's website and see if we can get some bamboo filament. Because I think we're gonna be low soon. I want to look at some PETG, which is a material that we use for 3D printing. Well, we haven't used it before, but it's a material. But the color pickers are not accessible, so I can't add anything to cart. So we're gonna see if Comet can help.
Click up the audio 17 for the audio is perfect now. Before it was very, very bad.
Yay!
7 button. Done here N. Button 7
Thanks,
the audio is
Dante.
perfect on here N. Button 1740 yes sound is perfect currently.
Yay.
Clickable button unavailable. Clickable menu button opens with graphic cover.
So we got sound working. Let me go ahead and shut the lid. Hopefully sound doesn't go back, but I want to make sure I can shut my computer lid. That way it doesn't cause any issues. All right, how's sound? I'm gonna keep doing stuff. I am so sorry, y'all. I know we had a lot more people watching, but yeah. Sounds better, isn't it? 6 watching. All right, everybody's here, and my sound's better. All right, so we're gonna have to go till 6:30. That's fine. So I'm gonna show you guys now. So we understood how to do an X post, right? So I literally go to the assistant. There's a couple other features though I want to show you, and we're gonna shop for some 3D filament. All right. So I'm gonna go to I think it's bamboolabs.com, Bamboo US. I don't know. I'm gonna use Perplexity, so I'm gonna open a new tab. I'm gonna go. Oh, we have 6 X notifications. We're gonna go to Bamboo US store. I just searched it because I wasn't sure where it was at. Okay, so remember Perplexity, we literally have that built into our browser. Remember it says, when it says follow up, we literally press Shift H. We press down arrow. Oh, maybe not. Oh. Oh, at USS or Bamboo Labs. There you go. All right. So they also have something called voice mode. So let me look at that and see what that can do. I haven't actually played with this before. So instead I go, oh, there's a keyboard shortcut. Alt plus A goes to assistant. So and then I'm gonna do voice mode. That's V or not V. Sorry, voice mode. And I'm not sure what this does. Hey, hey Perplexity. So can you see the page I'm on right now? Can you? Oh, can you kind of tell me some things that I should look out because I'm gonna buy some PETG. Hey, so we have the Bamboo X1C, and can you kind of read to me what's on this front page here? Because I'm trying to figure out where to go. Oh, okay. Thank you so much. Let's see if I can stop it. Okay. I guess I did it, didn't I? All right. So now we're gonna shop for some filament. So I'm gonna ask it. I want white PLA. I'm gonna do PLA first. And get me, sorry, 2 rolls added my cart. Okay, so it's very simple. All right, adding 2 rolls of white PLA to my cart based on your request. Okay. All right, so it's linking. Uh-oh, it used the email subscription. So do you literally, for visual users, it actually has a preview window of like what's happening, right? So do you see, like, as a blind user, this is not accessible, but do you see how I'm using Comet to help me get this sorted out now? Oh, okay. I'm just reading it because it won't read it like automatically, so I have to kind of keep going up and down, which is kind of a problem. I might talk to them. I might see if I can get a meeting with them. And if you guys want and have feedback, let me see if I can get a meeting with them and see how we can make this more accessible. Because I think there are ways we can. Oh, well, audio, I mean, it's not, sometimes it crackles out, but that's just a VM. But at least better than it was. Button. So it said you skipped. I didn't skip anything. Did you add it to cart? Again, this is a beta for sure, y'all. And you're skipped. Please. Yeah, I'm not sure what's happening. Okay. Oh, here we go. So Jade White. Uh-oh. It's not good. We don't want 2,200 film. Oh dear, that would be, ooh, that'd be expensive. I don't think Michael wants 2,200 rolls of filament around the house. Do you, Michael? Huh? I don't think so. I think that'd be a little too much. All right. Claw basic, yeah, whatever. Okay. Now it's saying answer skipped. I'm not sure what it's doing. I'm trying to figure out. let me just shoot. I'm not sure why it's saying answer skipped. But like I said, this is a beta, and I mean, something is better than nothing. I mean, I've tried, this is sometimes how live demos go. I've tried it with other things, but I've actually not tried it with this site. There's a couple other things that we can do though, in terms of we can, well, let's see, like social media and other things. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna actually show you one thing real quick. So let me stop this. There's also a summarized web page. So watch this. I'm gonna go back to my bar here with Alt. Wait a minute. That's Chrome, isn't it? Not Comet. Here's Comet. Summarize the current web page. Very, very useful. It will take that YouTube transcript, or if you're on a YouTube, it actually summarizes it. So let's see what it has here. Oh, interesting. Okay, I don't know what's up with this. I told to summarize and it's here. All right, let's try this again. So we're gonna go to summarize. Oh, wait. Oh yeah, I can't do that because it's not in Comet. Here, let's I had it in Chrome, that way I knew it would work. I don't want to play or that. All right, let's do it this way. There we go. Tell me. Tell me what's on the current screen. No. Hold on, that was not. Uh, no. I'm not sure where that came from. It says this summarizes plants. No. Hold on. Let's see. So yeah, the summarized thing, but you know, the thing that really helps is, hold on. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know why it did that, but like the assistant, it's very helpful. Like Michael's had it write blog posts. And again, the language may not be as good as others. It did send an email, although it had a lot of trouble with that earlier when I was trying to work on it. So again, feedback is awesome. I'm gonna in fact log another feedback, right, where I just keep hearing it say answer skipped. So there's so many different things you could buy or you could do with this thing. You can, go to like your Squarespace site and well try to edit. It doesn't always do the best job. But like anything that may not be accessible, you can try to do that, right? And try to see how it will work for you. Even things like maybe reordering your gravity form fields and gravity forms for web. You know what? Actually, let me try and see if I can make a Google form. Let's see if we can do that. All right, I'm just trying things. Forms.google.com. Here, let me just go to comment assistant. Make an AI quiz with 1 questions. Oh, okay. So it's like, yeah, I'm gonna, oh dear. Whoa, okay. So it's brought up a form. So it's actually making a Google form. Okay, so it actually brought up a Google form. Here we go. So I'll click on blank form. Let me make sure. Do I have my sound? Hold on. Uh-oh. I've not been sharing my sound this whole time. Lovely.
Zoom. Voiceover off.
Okay.
Num lock
Sorry,
off.
y'all.
Num
I
lock
did
off.
not know I wasn't
The AI
sharing
quiz
sound.
form manually.
So here we go.
Remove option. Num lock off. Num lock clickable. I can see there's a notification about Gemini, but I can also see the form creation interface has.
My very much apologies. I thought I had reshared my sound. I guess somebody should have told me that, or I wasn't looking at chat. But yeah, either way, like this is more important than the other thing. So we're creating a Google form, right?
Loaded. Let me dismiss this notification and start working on the form. First, I'll click Got it. To dismiss the notification. Clickable. Perfect. Now I can see the Google Forms interface. I need to
Okay.
1. Untitled form to AI quiz 2. Then create 10 questions about AI topics. Let me start by clicking on the form to clickable. Great. I can see the form title is now editable, highlighted in blue. I'll clear the current text and type AI quiz. Clickable. I can see the text is selected. Now I'll type AI quiz to replace it. Clickable. I can see that AI quiz has been typed, but it appears to have been appended to the existing text. Let me select all the text again and replace it properly.
Uh-oh. See, it's like, oh no.
Clickable. Good. I can see the text is selected, highlighted in blue. Now I'll type AI quiz to replace the selected text. Remove option. Clickable. Perfect. The form title is now AI quiz. Now there's already a question section with untitled question. Let me click the first question. Clickable. Great. I can see the question is now selected and editable, highlighted in blue. I'll start creating the first question about AI history. Let me type the first question. Clickable. Perfect. I can see the first question has been entered. Now I need to add the multiple choice. Options. I can see it's already set to multiple choice, which is what I want. Let me click on option 1 to start adding the answer choices. Clickable. Good. Now I can see the option 1 field. Let me click on it to add the first answer choice. Clickable. Perfect. I can see option 1 is now selected and editable. I'll type the first answer choice for this question about the father of AI. Add image to option.
See, it's saying add image to option because it's, I think like Perplexity is like moving with a mouse or something, and NVDA is reading it. That's interesting.
Clickable. Great. Now I need to add more options. I'll click on add option to add the second choice. Clickable. Perfect. I can see option 2 has been added and is selected. I'll type the second answer choice. Add image. Clickable. Good. Now I need to add more options. Let me scroll down to see if there are more options or if I need to add them. Clickable. Perfect. I can see the add option button. Let me click on it to add a third. Clickable. Great. I can see option 3 has been added and is selected. I'll type the third answer choice. Clickable. Perfect. Now I'll add one more option to complete this multiple choice question. Let me click add option again. Clickable. Excellent. I can see option 4 has been added and is selected. I'll type the fourth answer choice. Clickable.
I think it's honestly when I share sound or share screen.
Perfect. Now I have completed the first question with 4 multiple choice options. Now I need to add the second question. Let
I'm
me scroll.
actually behind.
Clickable.
So
Ask
let me go
anything. Edit
to the
multi-line.
bottom of this chat.
Out of edit untitled. Graphic docs. Clickable. Reasoning. Clickable. Perfect. I can see option 2 has been added and is selected. I'll type the second answer choice. Clickable. Great. Now let me add a third option. I'll click on add option
So
again.
I'll keep. I mean, you guys get the point, right? It's literally clicking on things, and we'll see if it actually does it. But a theoretical answer to this is, let's say that you're a teacher, right? You can attach a like a guide or something, and it can make like a quiz and then put it in Google Classroom. So there's definitely a lot of things that you can do with this, right? Just know it might take a little bit.
Perfect. I can see option 3 is clickable. Good. Now I need to scroll down to see if there's an add option button to add the fourth choice. Clickable. Ask anything.
I'm just
Edit
gonna scroll
multi-line.
down.
Out of it. Graphic docs.google. Clickable. At the bottom left to add a new question. Great. I can see the clickable. Great. I can see the bottom of the fourth question with the control icons. I can see
So
the plus icon.
fourth questions. Let's see if we can keep going a little bit. But like this is literally like, yes, I could do this myself, but the fact that this will help me do it, right, is really amazing. Like Perplexity did an amazing job.
At the bottom left to add a new question. Let me click on it. Clickable. Perfect. A new question has been added and question is highlighted and ready for editing. For the fifth question, I will create a short answer question about AI concepts. Let me first type the question. Clickable. Great. Now I need to change this from multiple choice to short answer since short answer. Change this question type. Clickable. Excellent. The question type has been changed to short answer and I can see the short answer. Text placeholder. This question is now complete. Let me add the sixth question. Button to add another question. Remove. Clickable. Ask anything. Edit. Out of. Graphic docs. Clickable. Goo. Clickable.
All right, so let me keep going.
Good. Now let me add more options. I'll click clickable. Perfect.
Again, the
I can see
audio is
option
not
2 has been added
perfect,
and is selected. I will type the second. Clickable. Ask
but you
anything.
guys
Out
get
of
the
edit.
point, right?
Clickable.
So
Working.
let's see if it actually
Excellent.
does
I can
it.
see option 4 has been added and is selected. I will type the fourth answer choice. Clickable. Perfect. Now I have 10 total. Let me scroll.
Oh,
Perfect.
right,
Now
I
I have
might.
completed the sixth question. I need to continue adding more questions to reach.
Oh yeah, 10. Okay, that's fine. But yeah, it has all the like grading and things. And I mean, it's not perfect, but at least it's right. I mean, the audio, but at least you can see the idea. There's a lot of things that you can do.
Clickable. Great. I can see the bottom clickable. Perfect. A new question has been added and question is out. Clickable. Ask any out. Graphic dot clickable. Down to see if there are suggestions. Great. Now I can see that Google Forms has detected this as a true/false question. Let me scroll.
Oh, see now, okay. So now it's detected. So like it's literally narrating everything it sees.
Add image to option.
Now I wonder, could I do that? I'm half tempted.
Add image to option. Remove
Well,
option.
I don't want to do that now because that could screw things up. But I'm wondering if it could actually do live audio description. Well, it can't, but it can it can maybe like watch the video and then like stream everything out. Oh, that's interesting. I'll have to try that. Interesting.
Clickable. Perfect. I can see the suggestions with add all, true, and false options again. Let me click.
See, like
Clickable.
it's
Ask anything.
interesting.
Out of graph. Clickable. Short answer question. Let me click on the drop down to. Great. Now I need to change this from multiple choice to short answer. Clickable. Perfect. I can see the drop down menu with different question types. I'll click on short answer. Change this question type. Clickable. Excellent. The question type has been changed to short answer and I can see the short answer. Text placeholder. The 8th question is now complete. Let me add the 9th question. I'll click. Clickable. Ask any. Out of it. Graphic docs. Clickable. Working. The answer choices. Great. Now I need to add the multiple choice options. Let me click on option 1. The answer. Clickable. Perfect. I can see option 1 is selected and ready for input. I'll type the first answer choice.
Again, sorry about the audio. I'm gonna come up with a solution. Probably.
Clickable. Good. Now let me add more options. I'll click on add option to add the second choice. Reasoning. Perfect. I can see options. Blank. Blank. Clickable graphic. Clickable. Clickable. Clickable graphic docs. Google. Untitled form. Google Forms. Clickable. Ask anything. Edit multi-line. Out of graphic. Clickable. Clickable. Perfect. I can see option 2 has been added and is selected. I'll type the second answer choice. Clickable.
Oh dear. Okay, this is dreadful. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out what to do about that. But yeah, I think it actually did it properly. I'm not gonna take the quiz because that's just gonna be annoying. But I'll be coming up with more use cases and then I'll be putting up on X.
Great. Clickable. Great. Now let me add a third option. I'll click on add option again.
I might be doing like videos with my other computer.
Clickable.
But
Perfect. I can see option 3 has been added and is selected. I'll type the third answer choice. Clickable. Good. Now let me add one more option to complete this option. Click. Excellent. I can see option 4 has been added and is selected. I'll type the fourth answer. Click. Perfect. Total. Let me. Clickable. Great. I can see the bottom of the 9th question with the control icons. I can see the plus icon at the bottom left to add the final question. Let me click on it. Clickable. Perfect. The 10th and final. Clickable. Out of. Clickable. Working. Type the question. Editing. Perfect. The 10th and final question has been added and editing. For the final question, I'll create a multiple choice question about AI concepts. Let me.
I'm just waiting for it to be done.
Remove option. Type the clickable. Great. Now I need to add the multiple choice option. Clickable. Ask anything. Out. Clickable. Perfect. I can see option 2 has been added and is selected. I'll type this.
And then I
Blank.
should be able to look at the results.
Clickable graphic docs. Untitled form group. Clickable. Ask anything. Edit multi.
Ugh, okay.
Out of edit untype. Graphic docs. Google. Clickable. Reasoning. Perfect. I can see option 2 has been added and is selected. I'll type the second answer choice.
All right, so doing the next one. Again, this is literally a quiz, right? But You know, it's very, very cool how it works.
Clickable. System. Restore unavailable.
Oh yeah.
Move M. Restore unavailable R. Move M. Size S. Minimize N.
Oh yeah, my computer's
Size
getting
S.
bogged down.
Maximize X.
Oh, this might help. Maximize.
Document. Perfect. Clickable. Great. Now let me clickable. Clickable button unavailable button unavailable submit click link graphic docs dot Google clickable link untitled form Google for link docs dot Google link graph button step button sort button assistant button buttons clickable link docs dot Google link untitled form Google form clickable link graphic docs dot Google dot link docs dot Google link click link docs dot Google
Is it
link graphic
untitled
docs dot Google
form?
dot com
But
favicon button steps button button as make an icon button copy button edit heading clickable button button new button button open a tab
I
clickable
think
ask
it did
anything
it.
edit multi-line
Can I
click a
open?
copy button not helpful button clickable button clickable screenshot button dictation button
Open
clickable
in
out of
tab.
graphic docs dot clickable button copy button help clickable button post
Like I
button
said, I'm
share
so
link
new to
link
this,
untitled
so.
for the quiz is saved link
Ah,
comment untitled form Google Forms comment out of tool out of edit toggle
all right.
button
Did
not
it do
pressed
it?
italic no next heading toggle button remove form description edit multi-line question edit multi-line who is considered the father of artificial intelligence
It sure did. So it made a Google form right for me. So that's really cool. Comet did that, and like I said, I could save this and share it. But that's that, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and answer some chats, and then we'll probably be done. Because I want to
blind
go
user reviews
get something to
perplexity
eat.
comet blind user reviews perplexity comet news group
Um,
document
but I really apologize. I didn't have my screen on, but at least you're able to see it. Kind of. And yeah. Having it watching a video is a cool idea. Yeah, I can't demonstrate that here because I don't want to get copyright stricken. But I'm wondering if I could like have a YouTube stream and then watch it and then like it could extract the code. Oh, that's an interesting idea. Oh yeah, I didn't mean to not share the screen, sorry. Um yeah, it did. I sorry about that. Orinks, welcome. Sorry, y'all. I didn't realize I didn't stop sharing screen because my speech didn't read. But at least you're able to hear the Google form example. I want to show more, but we all know what happened with the audio, so I'll have to literally it was like describing all the narrations. No, the only way to get access is to get an invite. Currently, yeah. All right, so yeah, those are chat messages again. I sincerely apologize. Um, I didn't know that when my screen, I think my screen something to do with Zoom. Um, hopefully though, you guys got a good idea, and I'll probably be doing more of these at some point. Maybe on my other computer. Um, but let's get your last minute questions answered. And again, I super apologize for all this, but hopefully you guys got a good idea of the and I try to describe everything. That way you guys can see how it works. Super exciting though. I'll have to figure out what's up with my Mac later. But yeah, having watched the video is a cool idea. I'll have to try that. Um, I might try it with like a Swift video, like a Swift UI course. Gosh, that would be interesting. Watching a video. That's really something I'm gonna try. Let's get those questions answered. Chat's in now. Let's try to end this soon. I want to, but thanks everybody for being here throughout the tech problems. At least you're able to get the idea. And I'll probably be doing more of these, and maybe a Q&A about it later. But yeah, the only way to get it is with an invite or Max subscription, unfortunately. But let's get those chat messages in. So last call, last call. Last call. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this at least a little bit. The only reason I got an invite is because I begged and pleaded on X for somebody and a random person gave it to me. But let me tell you, it wasn't easy. Okay? It was not easy. So yeah, please, I'm not seeing anything else, so have a wonderful day, y'all. And I'll look forward to streaming again soon, hopefully with a better setup. But I really appreciate you guys being here. So thank you so much. And I'm out so I can get ready to be on the podcast.